because if you don't identify your goals, you'll never be able to identify how you're going to reach and achieve those goals. And if you never, lay out the path and the framework for how you're going to achieve those goals, it's pretty safe to say that, you're never going to reach them in the first place. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the second episode of the Sunday Drive, a video series where we do exactly what it sounds like. Take a little Sunday drive and have a nice conversation about a random topic, or perhaps answer a couple questions that you guys may have left in the previous video and wanted me to answer. Anyways, this week we're talking about New Year's resolutions. It is December 26th today, so we just had Christmas, and New Year's Eve is right around the corner, which means that there are going to be a lot of people out there that are going to be thinking about, focused on, and just overall kind of like all about New Year's resolutions. I feel like with New Year's resolutions, you can fall on two sides. You can fall on the side where it's like, man, January 1st, like new year, new me, I'm gonna get in shape, I'm gonna start taking my health more seriously, I'm gonna learn a new language, I'm gonna do XYZ. Or you fall on the other side of the spectrum, which is honestly the side that I tend to fall more so on, which is like I don't really, I feel, it sounds weird to say I don't believe in New Year's resolutions, because I don't even really think that's like an accurate way to say it. I just don't really put much emphasis or importance in them. Like, to me, I'm like, if you wanted to get in shape, if you wanted to learn a new language or start a new hobby or something like that, what does it matter if it's December 31st, January 1st, or July 17th, right? But so that's how like my brain works. I'm a very like black and white person. My wife, on the other hand, is all about New Year's resolutions. Like this entire week, she's been talking about how she can't wait, for the new year to start, because she's going to do this, because she's going to do this. And she's a very motivated, very organized person. And for somebody like her and her personality, January 1st, the beginning of a new year, actually is like a great mental jumping off point. So what do you guys think about New Year's resolutions? Is that something that you guys like? Do you guys always like, make a list? Do you guys have New Year's resolutions? Do you guys not really think that, they're really worth putting any emphasis on in the first place? The reason that I don't really believe or get too much into the whole New Year's resolution things is because I don't really like the idea that is kind of like portrayed in society, where it's like as soon as January 1st comes around, all of the problems that you had, all of the issues that you were dealing with last year are like wiped clean and it's a clean slate going forward. I don't believe in that. I think that if you had problems, no matter what time of the year it is, or issues that you were facing, or goals that you were chasing, that you should face them head on, no matter what time of the year it is, like a grown-up. But that being said, I do think that it's a great time to do some reevaluating. I think it's a good time to do some goal setting. If you guys don't have like, dedicated time, not even like, I'm not even talking like once a week or whatever, but like setting aside time to dedicate just to thinking about what it is that you want in life, what your goals are, I think that's such a great thing to do. I think it's something that everybody should do, because if you don't identify your goals, you'll never be able to identify how you're going to reach and achieve those goals. And if you never, lay out the path and the framework for how you're going to achieve those goals, it's pretty safe to say that, you're never going to reach them in the first place. But I want to hear from you guys. If you guys had a top 2, a top 3 goal or New Year's resolution, whatever you want to call it, if you guys do have those, if you guys have a top 2, a top 3, a top 5, leave it down in the comments below. I think that you would be surprised by doing so how many other people have like a similar or the exact same goal as you. Obviously you've got the really common ones, like I want to get fit, I want to take my health more seriously. I feel like in general, especially with all the things that have happened in the world the last few years, the general population is like a lot more conscious of like their health and kind of like taking care of it and everything that goes along with that. Or who knows, maybe it's a professional goal. Maybe you want that promotion at work, maybe you want to get a raise at your current job, or go back to school and get a degree or get a certification that entitles you and enables you to switch career fields or do something different at your current job. There's so much power in setting goals and having the guts to write those goals down. Because when you have the guts to write those goals down on a sheet of paper or type them out and leave them in a comment on a YouTube video, then that is a symbolic way of making that promise to yourself. And if they just stay inside your head as like a mental idea that maybe you'd like to do this one day, it doesn't have as much power as when you actually write it down and sort of speak out and declare into the world like, hey, this is what I want to do. This is something that I would like to do and want to do and will do. And like I said, just like type it out in the comments, make that declaration and promise to yourself, and also be that inspiration and that encouragement for other people out there who may share the same goal as you. Or maybe you'll even get inspired by seeing some of the other goals that you see other people, you know, writing down. Now, obviously, it'd be a little bit hypocritical for me to go on and on about you guys need to, you know, declare your goals and, you know, embrace your goals and everything, and for me not to turn around and share with you guys my own goals. So here are my goals for 2020, or 2020, right? 2022. I want to get to 30,000 subscribers on YouTube. As of this day right now, I am at 10,508 subscribers, I want to say, and my goal by this time next year is to have achieved 30,000 subscribers on YouTube. I want to have branched my channel out to not only include the truck stuff like, you know, you guys have come to know and love on my channel so far, but I want to branch out to other stuff like, you know, show a little bit more of like my passion for fitness and stuff like that, as well as my passion for just DIY projects. I want to start showcasing more of my skills like DIY stuff around the house, at-home projects. I'm going to be transforming my garage to an at-home gym. I'm actually at Dick's Sporting Goods right now making this video to document part of the process of picking up the equipment to turn my garage into a at-home gym. And I'm excited to share that whole DIY process with you guys. So there's me. I've given you my top 3-ish or 4-ish goals for 2022. I'm excited to read and see what you guys have got planned for yourselves for 2022. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you guys on the next video. Peace!